Okay, let's look at example 3 together. Okay, divide -1/2 divided by 8 1/4. Okay, with the division problem, okay, we're going to end up changing this to a multiplication problem. Okay, but first you need to make sure both numbers are fractions. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's change -1/2 to a fraction and 8 1/4 to a fraction. Okay, for the -1/2, I'm going to ignore the negative. Okay, a negative mixed number will equal a negative improper fraction. So I just need to make sure to put a negative in with my answer. So I'm just going to work with 1/2 and 8 1/4. Okay, I'm going to multiply, add, drag. Okay, for 1/2, I'm going to multiply 2 times 1, which is 2, add 1, which is 3, drag over my 2. Now I do need to remember that when I put it into my slide, it's a negative because the mixed number that I started with was negative. So that's going to be a negative 3/2. Okay, 8 1/4. Okay, I'm going to multiply 8 times 4, which is 32. Add 1, which is 33. Okay, drag over the 4. So my two fractions are going to be negative 3/2 and 33 over 4. So I have the negative sign already typed out there. So 3/2 and then 33 over 4. Okay, so we wrote both numbers as fractions. Okay, now we want to copy, change, flip. Copy, change, flip. Okay, that just means keep the first number the same because we're going to copy it down. First fraction is negative 3/2, just as it was before. Okay, we're going to change the division sign to multiply. Just use the letter X. And then we're going to flip over the second fraction. We're going to flip it. Okay, 4 on top, 33 ends up on the bottom. Okay, so we wrote them both as fractions by multiply, add, drag, and then we copied the first fraction. We changed divide to multiply. We flipped over the second fraction. Okay, before we go on, let's cross reduce. Okay, look at the 2 and the 4. Okay, notice that both of those numbers could be divided by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 2 divided by 2 is 1. Okay, look at the 3 and the 33. Okay, 3 can divide evenly into both of those. Okay, 3 divided by 3 is 1. And 33 divided by 3 is 11. Okay, so we have negative 1 over 1 times 2 over 11. Okay, so just like before, we're going to multiply the tops, multiply the bottoms. Okay, 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 11 is 11. And a negative number times a positive number. Okay, two numbers, signs are different, so it's negative. Negative 2 over 11. Okay, now just simplify if we can. Well, first of all, 2 over 11 is reduced. And 2 over 11 is not an improper fraction because the top number is smaller. So all I'm going to do is just give you a place to recopy the negative 2 11ths. Just know that that negative could have been on the top instead of in front of the fraction. Okay, negative 2 over 11 or negative 2 over 11. Okay, try the next problem. Use the videos for hints. Try to do a little bit more of it on your own, but real quick. What we did, we changed both of these to fractions by multiply, add, drag. Okay, then we copied, changed, flipped. Okay, we copied the first fraction and we changed divide to multiply and we flipped. Okay, we did that there, but then we cross-reduced, so you can't really tell what we started with, so rewind the video if you need to. Okay, then we cross-reduced, then we multiplied the tops, multiplied the bottoms, and made sure the sign was correct, and we really couldn't do much with reducing or simplifying. Okay, keep me posted. Try the next one more on your own.